New Google Jitro is insane. Hey, so Google just dropped something massive. It's called Jitro. And it's not just another AI coding tool. This thing works on its own. No babysitting. No prompting every 5 seconds. You set a goal, it goes and builds it. While you sleep, let me show you exactly what this means and why every business owner needs to pay attention right now. Let's get into Jitro, because this is one of the biggest shifts I've seen in AI development. I've been watching this space for a long time. So what even is Google Jitro? Jitro is the codename for Jules V2. That's Google's next generation AI coding agent. If you haven't heard of Jules, here's the quick version. Jules was Google's first attempt at an AI that could help with coding tasks inside a code repository. You'd give it a task. You try to do it. Jitro is a completely different animal. Jules V1 was reactive. You told it what to do. It did it. Jitro is proactive. You give it a goal, KPI, destination, and it figures out how to get there on its own. That is a massive shift, and I'll explain why that matters so much in a second. Here's the thing most people don't understand about AI coding tools right now. Most of them are like a really smart intern. You have to tell them exactly what to do, step by step. You say write this function, fix this bug, add this feature. And every time you walk away, the work stops. Jitro is different. Jitro is more like hiring a senior developer who you can just brief once and then leave to get the job done. You say, here's the goal, here's what success looks like. And then it goes synchronously, meaning it keeps working even when you're not there. That is a shift from prompt-based AI to goal-driven AI, and it changes everything. Here's where it gets even more interesting. Jitro operates in persistent workspaces. This is a big deal, and here's why. Most AI tools right now are stateless. Every time you start a new conversation or a new session, they start from scratch. They don't remember what they did before. They don't know the context of your project. Persistent workspaces fix that. Jitro, the AI lives inside your project. It knows the codebase. It knows the history. It knows what's been tried and what hasn't. Remembers. So instead of starting over every time, Jitro picks up exactly where it left off. It's always in context. Always aware of the full picture. This makes it dramatically more useful for real projects. Not just toy demos, actual production level work. Which brings me to something I want to talk about quickly. And here's something really important I want to highlight. Jitro isn't just for developers. I know when people hear AI coding agent, they think, okay, that's for tech people. For me, think about what this actually means for business owners. Right now, if you want to build something, you need a developer. You need to hire someone, brief them, manage them, pay them. Jitro changes the equation. With a goal-driven AI agent that can work autonomously inside a codebase, the barrier to building is dropping dramatically. You still need some technical knowledge to use it effectively. The amount of work you can get done with less human input is going up fast. For businesses using AI automation, this is a cheat code. Shift to autonomous goal-driven development is not just about saving time. It's about changing how you think about what's possible. Right now, most people think about AI as a tool that helps them do what they were already going to do faster. Jitro pushes you toward thinking about AI as something that can pursue outcomes on your behalf. That's a fundamentally different relationship with technology. Think about it like this. There's a big difference between a hammer and an employee. Hammer is a tool. You use it to hit nails. It doesn't do anything unless you're swinging it. An employee is autonomous. You give them a goal. Figure out how to hit it. Make decisions along the way. They report back with results. Most AI tools today are hammers. Jitro is trying to be the employee, and this connects to a bigger trend I've been watching closely. The whole AI industry is moving from assistance to agency. Assistance is when AI helps you do a task. Agency is when AI takes on a task and completes it. We've been in the assistance phase for the last couple of years. Tools like ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini 1.0. Great. All assistance. The next wave, Jitro is part of this, is the agency wave. AI that doesn't just help you, but actually does the work. And once you start building on top of that, the leverage you can create is insane. Let me break down the core features of Jitro so you know exactly what you're dealing with. Feature 1. Driven operation. You give it a high-level KPI, not step-by-step instructions. It figures out the steps itself. Feature 2. Synchronous work. Doesn't need you watching over it. You set the goal and walk away. Keeps going. Feature 3. Persistent workspaces. It lives inside your project. It knows the full context. No starting over. Feature 4. Repository-level awareness. Understands the whole code base. Not just one file. Not just one function. Whole thing. Feature 5. Autonomous decision-making. When it hits a fork in the road, it makes a call. It doesn't stop and wait for you to tell it which way to go. These 5 things together are what make Jitro different from anything we've seen before. I want to be honest with you about where we are right now. Jitro is a codename. Jules V2 is not fully released yet. What we know comes from what Google has shared about the direction they're taking this product. The direction is crystal clear, and the underlying technology is already being built. Reason I'm talking about this now is because the best time to understand a shift like this is before it fully arrives, not after. If you wait until Jitro is widely available to start thinking about how it fits into your workflow, you're already behind. People who win with new technology are the ones who understand it early and prepare for it. Here's how I think about preparing for this right now. Just get clear on the outcomes you want in your business, not just the tasks, the outcomes. Because if you want to use a goal driven AI, you need to be good at defining goals. You need to be able to say, here's what success looks like. Here's the KPI. Here's what I want this to achieve. If you can't define that clearly for a human, you won't be able to define it clearly for Jitro either. Start thinking in outcomes. Start thinking in KPIs. That's the mental shift that sets you up to use this kind of technology effectively. You can get comfortable with letting AI work without you watching it. This sounds simple. It's actually hard for a lot of people. We're trained to manage processes, check in constantly, view every step. But async autonomous AI requires a different skill. You need to be good at setting up the right guardrails at the start and then trusting the process. But start building your understanding of what AI can and can't do well. Because G-TRO is powerful, but it's not magic. We'll still make mistakes. We'll still need human judgment at key decision points. Understanding the limits is just as important as understanding the capabilities. So let me recap what we covered today. Google Jitro is the codename for Jules V2. It's a next-generation AI coding agent. It moves from prompt-based task completion to goal-driven autonomous development. It operates in persistent workspaces with full awareness of your code base. It works asynchronously. You set the goal, it pursues it, without constant hand-holding. And it represents the broader shift from AI assistance to AI agency, which is the biggest trend in the industry right now. Businesses that understand this shift early and prepare for it are going to have a massive advantage.